I can see you, follower. Lucas is cooking it in the premium access group. I'm waiting for what she's cooking. Right. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Everyone, we are currently live waiting in the waiting room. Okay. Oshé, the more the merrier. Let's have it. All right. So we'll move on from there. Thank you for doing that. And I want to hope that all of you can hear me very clearly. Very clearly. Okay. So can you confirm that if you can? I'm on a different screen entirely now. I just want to take us through the onboarding process.
I can hear you, sir.
All right. So the first session of this live video is to officially onboard everyone to this place. And I want to say thank you to everyone for, it's a different thing for you to, I mean, there are some of us that don't know me. There are some of us that know me. So it's a different. It's a whole lot for people to see you from afar and know that there is something you can give. And they used to say that the man of God does not have honor in his own father's house, something like that. So, and it's a different thing for people who knows you, people who you live together, who knows about you to also believe in your vision and know that you can give something that can improve them and that can bring them to the next stage of what they are, who they are, what they represent, and can bring up the maximum productivity in them. So I want to say thank you, everyone. Thank you, whether you are here now or you'll be watching this video later. Thank you for making it down. All right. And this is basically towards empowering you for transformation, growth, and career acceleration. And you know what I can promise you, that it is going to be one of the best decisions you make this year. Right. You remember it, you remember the experience, you remember um, promising that it's going to be, memorable because it's packed. I'm a Christian and I believe in the supernatural. All right. So it's not, this program is not only for Christians, but me, I'm a Christian. And if you've heard me talk before, you know that I will introduce myself. I'll say I'm Cornelius Adeoyin and I'm in a journey of empowering the world through faith, tech, leadership, and entrepreneurship. So we might not agree on the place of faith, but that doesn't mean we cannot agree in tech, we cannot agree in leadership and entrepreneurship. All right. So I'm a faith-based entrepreneur, I'm a faith-based techie, I'm a faith-based leader. All right. So and by the virtue of leveraging on that, I know this is power packed. This is going to be a blast and something you would like to experience again and again and again and again. All right. After this cohort, I'm trusting that there will be the alumni community that you'll be able to have access to, the NYP community itself that you'll be able to have access to. You get. All right. So this is you setting the stage for success. All right. And as I said earlier, I am, all right, they say I should be using that. So I'm Apostle Cornelius Adeoyin. All right. And this is a pathway to success. Basically, for myself, I started out in my career as a techie 2016. That should be 9 years ago now. All right. But I had a very major issue at that particular time because I couldn't really know where to focus. I was learning front end, I was learning back end, I was learning UI design. I know little things about so many things at that particular time. And it really affected me because I could do this, I could do that, and there was no center of focus where I could harness my energy, and there was nobody to teach me. So I wasted so many years till like 2022, right, 2021, 2022, before I could now channel my energy. And I'll look at people that I train, people that got to know programming through what I knew at that particular time, seeing how deep they've become because they were able to, by experience and by tutorship, be able to narrow it down to a niche. All right. And looking at myself, I say, I'm going to train today. You get so not being able to navigate your path, not being able to have clarity is a major issue that affects people. And having clarity is not that you are in a place of confusion or you don't know what to do. All right. You might know what to do and not know when to do it, not know where to do it, not know how to do it, not know to who to do it to or to who to do it with. All right. So clarity is not about really confusion that you don't know what to do at all. But there are several other parts in you being clear about what to do. All right, you need to be clear about when to do it. You need to be clear about how to do it, who to do it to, why you must do it. You need to be clear about many of those things. All right, so this is just a basic introduction to NYP, and we'll be doing some, you know, 6 month, a 6 month structure. Right. The first 3 months is for learning, create content, mentorship, execution, and another 3 months of implementation where you uh, apply what you've learned, things you're learning, you network, and you learn to monetize what you have. The problem that so many people have is that they have skills and they are not able to monetize it. I learned to monetize my skill early. I said earlier that I started learning test skills front and back end when I was in 100 level, coming into 200 level. That was 2016. And I started, when I now entered 200 level, I started teaching people 10,000 naira per course for, I think it was for 1 or 2 months. So my course from my, all of the small money apart from school fees. I mean, I really didn't call them. So I was generating it from that skill, and also I learned to monetize very early. The problem we have is that many people learn, many people try to execute, but they don't know how to monetize. All right. So we'll be learning on monetization and also networking. Your net worth is proportional to your net worth. I mean, your net worth is proportional to your network, just as they used to say. So it depends on the number of people you know. If you look at LinkedIn, you will see first, when you are looking at people, you see first, you see second, you see third. All right. So that means there's somebody that you know that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows another person. All right. So this word is about network, who you know, who knows you, who knows who you know, and stuff like that. And there are things you need to expect in this place. And on the year of networking, it is a compulsory thing for you as an NYP participant. It's compulsory for you to attend an event starting from this April as regards career, networking event, leadership event, whatever niche you are doing, things that concern what you want to choose, things that concern what you want to do. If you are not clear yet about what you want to do, look for event that talks about clarity, look for event that talks about starting out in this particular area, that particular area. All right. So look for event, whether physical or online, and you will submit the event that you went for. All right. So for April, for the whole of the 6 months, you must attend the event and at least network with people in those events, physical or uh, online. I will always recommend physical, even though there are some that you will need to pay for. When you pay for event, what people think is okay, Kinofe Kowambe, what they want to teach us. I've heard it again and again, over and over. When you pay for event, this is the secret that many people don't know. When you pay for events, you are not paying for what they want to teach you. Really, you are paying for the kind of people you want to meet there. Imagine they say an event is 3 million naira per person, right? And for VVIP is 10 million naira. All right. If you go to that event, the caliber of people that you will meet there, even though you know what they want to teach you, but the caliber of people that you will meet there are caliber of people that can afford to invest minimum of 3 million naira to go and learn. I mean, for just 2 hours. So if you have those kind of people in your network, you have something you want to sell, you have a product you want to advertise, it will be easy. You will not be thinking of 5 naira products to create because you have the network of people that can buy what you. So I recommend physical events if you can. All right. So what you should expect, this is a growth focused, accountability driven, all right, experience. So you'll be accountable we see how we're moving together, a community driven adventure. All right. So um, then hands-on learning and goal setting. Goal setting is a major part of the structured goal setting, networking and execution. All right. So I am a strategic leader. And when I say I'm a strategic leader, what I mean is that I'm big on strategy, right? I do strategic thinking, I do strategic execution, all right? So I map out things, I block out time for specific things that I want to do. I put time frames the things I want to do. I live a very not rigid in a sense, but a very structured life. All right. And I'm flexible to many things, but there's structure to everything I do. All right. So I'm a very strategic person. So strategic thinking, strategic execution is one of the things that I'll be looking at. Well, how do you plan scenario planning? Let's say you set this goal and things didn't go as you want to. How do you adapt and make sure that you don't lose out on that time frame that didn't go as well. So strategic thinking, strategic execution are some of the things we'll be looking at. And you have to be committed. You have to make commitment. What I've learned, what I've seen is that people are not committed. Let me share this experience with you. Dorcas, are you still there? So imagine,
Yes, I am.
yeah. So I had a boot camp that I did, right? That was 2022. It was supposed to be a 2 year to what's 2024, 2024, 2023, 2024, thereabout. 2 years boot camp. All right. And people paid 120,000 naira. If you paid 120,000 naira, will you be committed, Dorcas, or not?
Ah, very committed.
That was what I thought too. But lo and behold, people paid money, that huge sum of money at that time, 120K, as in 120K naira. People paid the money, and after like 4 weeks, after the first month, second month, I'm the one till today. I'm the one still going to meet them. "Oh, yeah, get cash class. You have paid money. I mean, you have paid me. Just do this thing. Eh? Just do it and know if you get your certificate, you do it. You paid 120K. As in, that was my first exposure to seeing that it's not only free things that people do not cherish. People paid. That was almost I think dollar was still around 300, 500 thereabout at that particular time. So that's around 300 to $50 at that time. But till today, I'm saying I still have their contact, they still view my status, I live with their status. I'm the one saying, let's come and do class. As in, I want to teach you. I want to teach you. Let's go and do class. But they will complain, it's time. Do you get? So it's not only free things. It
Wow.
it exposed me to know that even if you paid for something, you might not be committed to it. So in this place, your commitment will be needed. It will be needed. It will be needed. So me saying that make me know that if it's free. So if people do that to something that with their at the end money, uh, to do it in free workshop is not a crime. People will do it again and again and again. But you need to come to a place where you know that you are committed to personal and professional growth. You must overcome. This one is very important. You must overcome fear of visibility and networking. All right. Some of us don't want to be seen. Some of us don't want to be known. And the way things are in this world right now, eh, visibility is the only thing that is rewarded. If people don't know you, they don't know what you do, you just be there and be suffering. All right. So you must overcome the fear of visibility. Who are you not to be known? You don't want to be known. We don't want to be known. But what you carry needs to be known. Many people needs to be fed with what you carry. Yes, it might not look big like Otedolland, but this thing that you have, this word that you have, this treasure that you have, many desire it. And it's only when they know you that they will be able to grasp it. And you too, nobody will be able to trust you with their brand, with what you are selling, all right, to buy from you if they don't have a track record of you. So what online visibility does, and why I like documenting my journey. For me, if you go online, you will see my journey since 20, at least maybe 2016, 2017. All right. So people have seen what I'm doing and have been consistent with the same kind of thought, right? The same kind of training, the same kind of things, niche that I've built with myself. So there is a kind of trust that comes with it when I say something in that regard. All right. So you must overcome the fear of visibility. Who are you not to be visible? Put your picture there, and I'm talking to Dorcas now. Put your picture on LinkedIn. Post it when you need to post it. Network with people. Don't be afraid to network. Talk to people. The highest they can say is, "Oh, we are not in the same caliber." But last, everybody will be fine. All right. So overcome the fear of visibility. Then also be consistent, be accountable in execution, be consistent in your execution, and be accountable. I expect that at least you should have watched the first video. All right. If you have watched the first video, you'll have gotten access to the second video. I did a mistake earlier. I gave everybody who have registered to the two videos, which is supposed to be that after you've done your assessment for video one, that's when you get access to video two. All right. So anybody that has not registered cannot get access to it. All right. So you have to register to get access to it. Then um, the live sessions are like this time, Mondays, 7:30 p.m. Let's hope that the network will not show us shaggy. I'm currently doing this class outside, right? Because where I was, my own personal modem, I was using Airtel and it was not working. I had to come to a place where MTN network is. All right. So we're having our live session 7:30 to 9 on Mondays. Then our posting day. So if you look at the what's it called? The activity guideline that was there, right? One of the things that we are big on, or that I want us to be big on, is storytelling. Every of the content idea that I put there, there is story behind it. So people tend to, there's nobody that wants to read something abstract. Tell a story. You want to tell us something, you want to teach us something, you want to tell it about yourself. Tell a story, give us a story about it. All right. So look at those things. Think about, I've given story ideas, content ideas that you can create around it that can be personalized to you. All right. Tuesday, our posting days are Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays. So for tonight now, after this class, go and look at that content. What's it called? Watch the videos also, right? Then look at the content for tomorrow. Prepare for tomorrow's content today. So you don't wake up tomorrow and now, oh, what do I want to post today? Oh, look at the content calendar, think about it. You can batch create. How I do my content is that weekends, Friday, Saturday, I batch create. So I create content for the next maybe 2 weeks on a Saturday. All right, Friday and Saturday. So the next week I'm creating for another. So there is no time that, and for me personally, that's one of the things that you get access to for people who are on premium. Presently, I have I have content that are unique to me that I can post for the next 4 years without lacking content and without repeating the same thing. I've curated a content calendar for myself for the next 4 years around everything that I do. And that's one of the things we'll be having access to through, I use ChatGPT to do it actually. So through AI tool, but you must know what you must be able to achieve what you want to achieve. You must know your onions before you can achieve something like that. So that's one of the things tools we'll be having access to learn how to use it. And after this 6 months, you're able to, craft your own content calendar that will give you ease to plan and be able to execute things that you want to execute. All right. So posts basically our standard posts is Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But in our pre-recorded videos, they are tasks. Some of the videos that we'll be doing, especially these first two now, they are tasks for you to post as regard that video. All right, which is not part of our content. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say, which is not part of our classic, our template Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. So you can post that anytime. And for you to be able to get access to the second resource, which is the second video, posting the link to that LinkedIn post regarding that video is compulsory. I don't know if you are getting what I'm trying to say. So basically, is like you're going to be posting like 5 times in a week. So if I were you, I will prepare for the next week. So every Friday, I'll try to be releasing the content, the engagement for the next week ahead so that we can prepare ahead. All right. So there's no day that should not be without content. We are you posting. So this is a 6 month consistent posting. All right. Then the pre-recorded videos will be available for you to watch anytime at your convenience. But it's you that will be doing yourself because you'll not be able to get access to many of the things that we're doing. All right. So for premium access, I said it already. Based on what you do, every month we'll be having one-on-one. I will schedule based on my timing and calendar. I'll schedule one-on-one monthly coaching for you, for people on the premium platform. So we look at your LinkedIn, we look at what you have done so far, and how we can, manipulate and enhance stuffs that you do and become more clear as regards the monthly goal that we are setting. Then personalized LinkedIn recommendation. Then we'll be having like exclusive master classes just for premium people alone. So once in a month for the next 6 months, then long-term career roadmap, as I said earlier, AI tool for your template and productivity, and also to be able to monetize your skill. So that's just that on that. We already know that month one is about clarity and foundation. Month two is mastery. Month three is you owning it, let it become your own. Then be loud on community and networking, and also begin a pathway to monetize your skill. All right. So you begin to move from learning to earning, begin to look for work and all of that online, things that you can volunteer for, and all right. So your assessment is what is necessary for you to be able to get access to the next video, to the next resources at all. So ensure you do the assessment. The mark matters, all right, but at the same time, the mark too does not matter. So, but every question is compulsory for you to answer. All right. So if you don't answer every of the question, you'll not be able to submit it. So the mark does not really matter, and it matters also. All right. How it matters, I will not tell you until when you are able to see that it matters. But just submit it so that you can get access. All I need from there is to see your mail that, oh, this person has submitted this person has submitted it, and that's all. All right. So this the reason why I'm trying to do that. I know it looks as if there are many, many, many structures, many, many patterns in doing it. I have to do this before I get access. I have to do this before I get access. I know it's ridiculous. Sometimes I look ridiculous and cumbersome, but it's what is necessary most. What I'm trying to teach us is structure. Put structure to your things. Put structure to things that you do. All right. So I think that's just that about how the onboarding activity, and also let me just share this. So you are required. All right. Let me see where that is. Uh, where is it? We are reading a. I don't know where I wrote this, so I still saw it this evening. All right. So we are reading books. We are reading books, and the number one book we are starting to read from today is Goals by Brian Tracy. So Goals, No Excuse, both of them by Brian Tracy, and Eat That Frog. So we'll be reading the three at least, and from tonight we have started with Goals. So go and download the PDF about goals. If you have read it before, read it again. Goals. So once in a while, you can just create your own random poll about what you're learning, review from the book. Then you are required to, as time goes on, connect with at least 10 people a day in your network on LinkedIn. So look for people who are doing the same thing you are doing, people who have gone ahead of you, people who are your peers, and people who are lower than you, right? People who are just learning. Maybe you have become an intermediate, people are just learning. So look for those level and connect with them on LinkedIn, at least 10 people every day. So like that, you grow your network um, manually, and by growing your network, people who have your kind of people in their network, they begin also to connect with you, and you begin to grow. Okay, I guess that should be that about it. Then we have our graduation ceremony. All right. So, but let's leave that for let's leave that for that. I don't know if there's any question as regards everything I've said so far. Anybody has any question? Isaac, Dorcas.
Yes, sir. You spoke of the books you'll be
Please, can
reading.
you repeat the books?
Yeah. Goals by Brown Tracy.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. So I said Goals by Brown Tracy. Then no excuse, no excuse, goals, no excuse. Then I'm coming. Let me share a folder, or I will share it. It's private. So goals by Brown Tracy. Then no excuse. Then eat that frog. Eat that frog. Eat that frog. I know some. I know we don't want to eat frog, but then you will see that frog. So I'll send the PDF for goals to the group now, so that we can all have access to it. You can just download that. So goals, eat that frog, and no excuse. So the first one is goals. The second one is no excuse. And the third one will be eat that frog. Eat that frog. Jẹ kí ló ń pe frog ní Yorùbá náà? Jẹ ọ̀pọ̀lọ́ yẹn. Not ọ̀pọ̀lọ́. All right. So apart from the books, any other thing? I think that was what Isaac too wanted to ask about.
Yes, sir.
All right. So now I'm
But
free. Okay.
are they all by Brian Tracy,
No, 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 no.
sir?
Eat That Frog. Is it by Brian Tracy? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's by Brian Tracy too. Wow. That means I like Brian Tracy. Yeah, it's by Brian Tracy. All right. So let's have it. Left the meeting. It's a lie. Oh. I did not leave the meeting. Oh. It's not me that left the meeting. Oh. Meeting is still on. No. All right. Um. Help me to confirm whether you can see my screen. Going to confirm whether you can see my screen.
Not not yet, sir.
Not yet. Can you see my screen?
Now, yes.
Okay. Which part of the screen are you seeing? Let me confirm. Because I'm presently on WhatsApp. Can you see my WhatsApp or you are seeing the
I'm seeing the
NYP
live
slide?
session finding clarity in your, yeah.
All right. Okay. So you're welcome, Favor.
Evening, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good evening. Hope you are not too stressed.
I am very enthusiastic. Thank you so much, sir.
Well, all right. And Dorcas has been here since. All right. Let's see how it goes. So this is our first live session, and you are welcome here. So basically, what I want to do here is teach and look at principles, practical steps that we can use in finding clarity in your career path or discover your career path and develop a growth mindset. All right. Are you ready for this? Pam, 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 pam. So let's share this. So have you ever felt stuck in your career or unsure of what to do next? So that's the question. Let's start with that. Let's start with that. So Isaac, have you ever felt stuck before? Maybe in career,
Lots of
are
times,
you
sir.
very unsure of what to do next? Share one of those examples
Lots
with
of
us.
times. Okay. I think this happened last year, and I just felt like what's going on? What am I doing here? Like there was this like cloud of of kind of say like confusion. Like I wasn't really certain of what
Yeah,
to
I'm with
push
you.
for, what to what to build on,
Yeah.
what to. I wasn't really clear, and yeah, that was one of the experience I had.
All right. So Favor, what of you? Have you ever been in a place where you felt stuck in your career? You're like, whoa.
Yes, sir.
So share one of those experiences with us.
Okay. At one point, I guess it was last year. Or last year. I was like, God, I beg, what am I going to do? I'm trying to like sort out, okay, at least I knew this is where I'm going to specialize in. But then I'm like, God, I still need to learn a lot. A lot of things were being opened up to me, and I was like, God, hope I'm not just going for everything. Hope I'm not like all rounder. Hope I'm sure picking well and making good choices. So I've been in that kind of space.
Okay. Okay. I've also been there before. I mean, many times. Many times. All right. But that's not for today. So it's good to hear you guys' experience. I just my quick thought is that many people have struggled with career uncertainty and they feel lost, overwhelmed, and unsure of next step. All right. A lack of clarity and when you have a fixed mindset keeps you in circle of doubt, keeps you in circle of inconsistency and lack of progress. So you are sure today, you're not sure tomorrow. You are consistent today, you're not consistent tomorrow. And it's like when you're starting again, you are starting all over again. All right, which is not supposed to be. Even if you had a pause and you are starting, it's supposed to be a continuity from where you stop. But when you are not clear, when you have a fixed mindset, when you are not having a mindset of growth, when you lack clarity, when you are starting again, it's like you are starting again from zero again. all right, which is not supposed to be so. What it's supposed to look like is for you to start again and continue from where you are to where you are supposed to be. Then you know that's a very bad place to be. It's not bad to be there, but it's a very bad place to now settle for, to say I will settle for this, I will stay here, this is where I want to tabernacle. All right. So the key to career success lies in two critical factors. Number one, clarity. And clarity is knowing exactly who you are. All right. So clarity is firstly about yourself. Clarity is firstly about yourself. Clarity is firstly about yourself. Clarity is firstly about yourself, who you are, what you are made of, what you can give, the value you can give, what defines you as you. All right. So know exactly who you are, knowing what you want, right? What you want, clearly what you want, and why you want it. So many of us know what we want. We want to do something, want to be data analyst, want to be this, but we don't know why we want to do it. All right. And if your why is not strong enough, you will fizzle out in the middle of the way. So you must know who you are, which is driving you to do what you want to do, and you must know why you want to do what you want to do. All right. Then the other factor of career success is in growth mindset. So you must be able to believe in your ability to learn, believe in your ability to improve and succeed despite challenges. Many people fizzle out when they experience roadblock, when they encounter something that seems difficult or looks like a terrain that they are not used to. All right, they give up, they just back out at that moment when they are supposed to see it as an opportunity to increase their ability to learn, to increase their ability to improve, and to increase their ability to succeed despite the challenges. All right. So today we'll be looking at what career clarity really means and why it is essential, how to develop a strong mindset for success, and the NYP identity question for people who joined the last year maiden edition. They did the NYP identity question. I think that was like the major thing that we did, and everybody had, skyrocketed and had that shift. I think since that time, Favor has been posting consistently on LinkedIn, even more than me myself. All right. So many people have a lot of traction, a lot of engagement in their posts, even more than me myself. That was the only thing we did. So if identity question was the only thing we did and everybody found themselves, I know what they want to do. And we had that kind of um, that kind of result. Imagine what it will look like in the next 6 months. All right. Imagine what it will look like in the next 6 months. It's going to be a blast. I can assure you, it's going to be a blast. So in the next so let me just try and create another Google Meet link so that we can join in. This one is already telling me that 10 or 11 minutes more. So I'll drop it on the group very soon. So you will have to leave this so that you can join that. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let me just do that. You people have not paid. When you people begin to get work now, pay for my course. So pay 10%. I will not compete with God. I'll collect 50%. So let's leave 10% to God while Cornelius take 10%. All right. So just a moment, almost ready. Okay. Tomorrow's text. All right. So I've dropped it already. You can you can leave here and join there. All right. So you are welcome. All right. So you are welcome. Now we can continue our class again. All right. So imagine what it will look like. It was, and I'm being sincere. I thank God I saw Favor's comment the other time. That was the only thing we did, just identity question. And everybody started moving their own pace, moving, and that was it. I mean, Favor was from zero. I don't know whether she even had that account before. Was from two connect, and I was part of the connect of those two. From two connect to I don't know how many connect she has now, how many followers, right? So if that happened in just 3 weeks, in just 1 month, I'm anticipating already what it will look like in 6 months. So NYP identity question is a unique. Really, you're laughing. Me too, I'm laughing though. There's a real unique part of what we do, right? It's inspired by God. It's a really unique part of what we do. It's a deep reflection exercise to define your career path. I said so. NYP identity question. Doctors, you're welcome back. So NYP identity question is one thing that really makes NYP unique. Really, I'm proud of myself in that regard. All right. So it's a deep question of reflection. It helps you to know who you are, where you want to be, what you want to do, and why you want to do it. All right. So it answers a whole lot of questions that can streamline your focus, that can streamline what you want to do, and make sure you exert energy in the right place. So bonus for Christian participants. All right, in this place to talk about it. But I think I changed that from Christian because there will be some people later in future that might not be Christian that will participate. But I'm loud about who I am. All right. So how is just look at how Ephesians chapter 1 verse 15 to 23 can help you unlock clarity and bring you into divine direction. That's the place where Paul said that when I heard of you, I cease not to pray for you, right? That the eyes of your understanding may be enlightened, all right? That you might know the hope of his calling, all right? And these and these and these are that. So those are things we want to learn in this session. Number one thing is for us to look at what are the importance of clarity in career path. As I said, it makes you focused, it makes you to exert energy in the right path, and it streamlines many engagement. So you don't put energy here. You don't learn this today and learn that tomorrow and then another one next tomorrow. And at the end of everything, you're just confused, like it's not working. The reason why it's not working most of the time is because energies are being exerted into too many places. All right. So why and what is the importance of clarity in your career path? What is clarity? Let's start with this. Clarity is not just knowing what job you want to do. All right. It's about understanding, as I said earlier, who you are, what you stand for, what are your core values, and what kind of impact you want to make in your life and career. All right. So it's about the harmony between your career and your life. So your career, I'm very big on you shouldn't do not like what you like or what you don't like. Your job, your 9 to 5, the job you're doing, the career you are trying to chase should harmonize with something more than the money that you are going to be earning in what you're doing. Money is very important. All right. I won't be working where I'm working, they are not paying me. All right. So money is very important, but beyond the money, there should be something, there should be something more. There should be something more to who you are. There should be something more that is making you wake up. I mean, I got home. I got home around 9:30 thereabout yesterday. If you looked at my status, you will see there. I've been up since around 6. I got home around 8, around 9:30 thereabout. There's a meeting I had to attend, a mentorship meeting that I do apart from here. I mean, we had a session, we have our sessions on Thursdays and Sundays. We had a session yesterday, 9 to 10. Then consultation, if you know Alma Ogu on LinkedIn, that's my that's my LinkedIn coach. She's like a role model and a mentor to me. All right. So, we have a Christian meeting, people are in career. It's called the consultation. So we meet every Sunday so as to pray towards our week, all right, the new week that we're going into. So we had that session yesterday, and fortunately, or unfortunately, I was the one on the roster to lead prayers for yesterday's session of the meeting. So I had to be there, I had to be in the meeting. After the meeting, I had to prepare for things I want to do this week at work, and I had to wake up this morning again to be coming to work. So I slept around maybe 1 or 2 yesterday, woke up around 4 again today, and I mean I'm still awake till now. Right. So if I don't find purpose in everything I'm doing, it will be so tight, right? But I've learned to be able to integrate life into my career, to be able to integrate purpose into my career. So whatever you're doing, don't just look for the money. Look for what can bring you money, and also you are finding joy and fulfillment in doing it. All right. So there are many signs that you lack career clarity, or clarity in a sense. You feel stuck, you are unaware, or you are unsure of what is the next thing to do. Or the other one is that you are jumping from one thing to another. You're just trying to learn this. You're learning video editing today. You're learning Canva tomorrow. You're learning data analysis today. Tomorrow is data science. Next tomorrow is web design. Today is front end. Tomorrow is back end. You're just jumping from every other thing, everything at the same time. Then you don't feel excited or fulfilled by your work. This was what I was saying the other time. This is my own part. There must be a sense of fulfillment in your work that you are doing, in the job that you are doing. You must have a sense of fulfillment. You going to office, there must be a jot of fulfillment. Oh, I'm going to office today. It's not easy, but there's this joy that should come with it. Not that you are arriving 9 o'clock and you're already looking at it. All right. Signs that you lack clarity is that you are afraid of making wrong choice. You don't want to make wrong choice, so you just stay. You are not doing anything because you are afraid of making wrong choice. It's because you lack clarity. It's not being careful. It's lack of clarity. If you know what to do, you'll be bold to take this step. All right. So you don't know how to position yourself for opportunities. That's another sign that you lack career clarity. You see opportunities and they go beyond you, they go past you, and you are unable to position yourself for opportunity. All right. Then why is clarity important? Number one, clarity gives you focus. All right. You stop wasting time on things that does not align with your goal. It gives you laser precise realm of focus, that you only do what you need to do. You don't do what does not matter. You only do what matters to you. All right. It gives you focus. It boosts your confidence because you are sure of what you are doing, even if it's not making sense at the time you are doing it. But because you are clear that this is what I want to do, this is who I am, it boosts your confidence. You know your part, and you take the actions boldly, even though nobody is seeing it like you want to see it. Clarity helps you to make strategic decisions. You are not, as I used to say, that as a human, you are not designed to be reacting to situation. You are designed to respond to things, not react. The same hot water that you use to bathe, and this is the example I used to use for that. The same hot water you use to bathe is the same hot water that will pour on your body and you will land in the hospital. All right. The only difference between the hot water that pour on your body and you land in the hospital and the one that you use to bathe, they are both hot waters. All right. But one, your skin reacted to one, and your skin responded to one. So before you bathe, you will have put cold water, look at how you can make it work, and all and all and all. So you respond to situations. So when you respond to situation, you are not just moving by impulse, and it helps you to make strategic decisions. Then when you have clarity, why clarity matters, it helps you to attract the right opportunities, right? The clearer you are, the easier it is to position yourself. You know that, oh, this is an opportunity. Does it align with my purpose? Does it align with what I want to do? Then you settle for it. All right. Then clarity reduce your career anxiety. Some people are afraid to leave where they are working because they don't know what else to do if they don't work in that place again. All right. You worry less about the future when you are clear. The reason why so many of us worry about the future is because we are not clear about it. All right. So, so let me ask, Dorcas, what are you doing presently? What's the career path you're trying to choose presently? I can't hear you. Hello, Dorcas, are you there? Favor, are you there?
Yes, sir.
So what do you do presently? What are you doing presently? Part of career and development.
Okay. Presently, doing IT and supervising on mistakes. And again, I'm into content creation. Though I'm still in my beginner stage, maybe like getting too deep in it. I'm still in the beginner stage. And then yes, I run a business, everything complete. So that's it. Yeah.
So which one are you very clear on? Which of them will you still be doing in the next 10 years? All of them, one of them, two of them, or none of them?
The three of them are very, very sure.
You are very sure that in the next 10 years you will still be creating content. You'll still be doing everything
Yes,
coupled
sir.
with.
But the content creation actually is in different phases. So I would have yes, I think because that's just like the tag. And then for my business, definitely yes, I will. And for data analytics like Google, yes, I'm very sure I will be in it, sir.
Okay. So you must bring yourself to a place where uh let's say like Dorcas now, public speaking. You must bring yourself to a place where you are able to measure it with this thing still. Will I still be interested in this thing in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years? If it will not last 10 years, don't bother yourself. Just overlook it and just move. Unless you want to make quick money and focus on. But it's not worth investing your energy into if you are not ready to go the long run. All right. So you must be clear about what you want to do. So, how to gain clarity in your career? Number one way to gain clarity is reflect. Take time to understand what really drives you. All right. Take time. Take your time. Sit down with it. Understand what is driving me. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Is it because of money? Is it because my friends are doing it? Or is it because I somebody who does this thing and they are good at it and I like their excellence? All right. What of a day that you no longer see that person? What will still be driving you? So one way to gain clarity is to come to a place where you reflect. Take time to understand what drives you. Take time to understand why you are doing what you are doing. All right. Then number two is to exposure and learning. Read, do research, and explore industries that interest you. All right. So what we're doing in this first month is career clarity. So go and look for what what interests you. Go and look for if it's public speaking. Go and look for different things that somebody can do in public speaking that can stand out as a career on his own. It's not just talking, 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 talking. You can write books, you can go for events, you can do podcasts. I mean, which of it read, expose yourself to them, then look for one out of everything in that industry that interests you. All right. So there are many things you can do, but then look for the one that aligns with you so that you're not just doing many things. You want to write books, you want to do podcasts, you want to do no. You can have the ability to do everything, but there will be one that stands out for you. All right. Then personal branding. Build your presence, and that's what, one of the things you're strong about at NYP. Build your presence and position yourself for right opportunities. Position yourself for right opportunities. Build your presence. All right. Accountability and mentorship. That's how to come into clarity. Surround yourself with the right community to help guide your growth. And this is a bonus. The world is supernatural. Whether you agree with me or not, whether you're a Christian or not, you all pray to the God that you pray to, and I pray to my God, I pray to Jesus. All right. So I believe the word is supernatural. Clarity is not just strategy, right? It's also spiritual. And for me, as a Christian, this is one of the ways I come into clarity by praying this Ephesians 1, verse 17 to 19. Say that the God of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of glory, may give unto you the spirit of wisdom and revelation in the knowledge of Him, the eyes of your understanding being enlightened, that you may know what is the hope of his calling. So praying this scripture, read it to yourself. Pray it, pray in tongues. You can pray in tongues, pray in tongues. Read it, pray, pray, pray. And things become clearer and clearer and clearer unto you. So that's a bonus for people who believe that the world is supernatural. All right. So let's go to this developing growth mindset. Our time is fast spent. Right. Developing a growth mindset for success. What is a growth mindset? Simply, a growth mindset is the belief that your ability, your intelligence, and your skill can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. All right. Through effort. So you believe growth mindset is when you believe that you can grow, that what you have can develop, right? Your skills, your intelligence, your abilities can develop through effort. So there's a need for you to put effort into it. Through learning, right? That when you learn, you put effort into it, you're able to grow, and perseverance, right? Not just that you try to do something and you give up on it, all right? But you're able to persevere, you're able to stay on it, you're able to keep going, all right? So things about fixed mindset, you begin to tell yourself that, well, I'm not good at this thing, Jare. I'll never be successful as others. Then you begin to see yourself that, okay, if I fail at this thing, that means I'm not talented. All right. And this is where many of us put ourselves, because one thing is not working in your life, you now use it to judge every other thing that is working. You forget that many other things are working because one thing is not working. Right. So if you fail at one, it doesn't mean that all other things in your life are not working. And it doesn't mean that you should not develop yourself and become better in that field. All right. So that's what fixed mindset. You begin to see yourself, you are not good enough, you cannot be successful as others and all. But growth mindset brings you to a place where you know you can learn it if you put effort into it. Growth mindset brings you to a place of constantly improving. It brings you to a place where you begin to see failure from another perspective and see, oh, it's an opportunity for me to learn what will not work and try again and try again and try again and try again. All right. Then these are the reason why growth mindset is important. It helps you embrace challenges. So when you see things that are tough, you see it as a stepping stone. You stop running from difficulties. All right. And you start learning from them. When things are difficult, you see it as a portfolio, as a CV, to enhance yourself. Then it encourages continuous learning. You seek opportunities to grow instead of just staying stagnant. It helps you to build resilience. You don't give up easily. Even when things get tough, you tend to expand opportunities. All right. And this is how to develop a growth mindset. You embrace challenge. Don't run away from challenges. All right. You are finding it difficult to do this thing. Some of us, if you are finding it difficult, you try it the first day, second day, just give up on it. "Oh, I'm not doing it again." No, it's not supposed to be like that. Keep at it till you have a breakthrough in it. All right. Then you adopt a not yet mentality. If you can't do it right now, just tell yourself, I can learn it. I'm not just able to do it right now. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, I'm not yet able to do it, but I will be able to do it if I put effort to learning. All right. So the other thing on how you can develop the growth mindset is that you surround yourself with growth-oriented people, right? Not people that you are the best among them and there's nobody challenging you to grow. No, you surround yourself with growth-oriented people. People who are chasing something or something is chasing them, right? Learn from others who push you to improve. Then take action despite your fear. Nobody is ever fully ready, so you have to take action despite your fear and just start. Just start. All right. So this is my best part, really, in NYP, and who is ready for this? Pam, 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 pam. All right. So the NYP identity question is a question that was curated to define you, to define where you are, to define you, to define where you were, to define where you are, and where you will be, or where you want to be. All right. So that's what NYP question is all about: who you are, where you were before now, where you are now, and where you want to be. That's what NYP question is all about. I don't know if from everything I've shared since morning, if anybody has any question or anything to say to it. If I'm unable to finish the slide, I'll just share it with us. And if you people say I should continue, I'll continue. All right. Anybody with any question?
Not yet, sir.
Okay, not yet. Okay, then let's keep at it then. So, the 10 NYP identity questions for your clarity, your career clarity, and all. So, the first one is, who are you? All right. When I ask you that question, who are you? What comes to your heart? You say, I'm Cornelius Adeoyin. All right. Somebody gave you that name. That's not who you are. So if they have called you another name, that's what you will have become. But the name is really not what defines you. So who are you? Define your job beyond your name, beyond your job title. What do you represent? What makes you unique? What's your value? What do you offer? All right. So if somebody looks at me now and say, "Who am I?" I know I'm Cornelius Adeoyin, and I'm on a journey of empowering the world through faith, tech, leadership, and entrepreneurship. That's who I am. That's my core. That's what is driving me. That's what I'm chasing beyond any job title. All right. I know I'm sent to empower. I know I want to empower people. So that's who I am. That's what makes me me. All right. Then the number two question is, what were you doing before now? What were you doing before now? Your past experiences shape your journey. All right. So what skills do you have before now? What knowledge do you have before now? And what lessons have you gathered before now, before starting to apply for NYP? Then the number three question is, what are you currently doing? All right. What are you currently doing? You were somewhere before, you were doing something before now. But now that you are here, what are you doing presently? Assess your present situation. Are you on the right path? What are your strengths and areas of improvement? All right. So then, number four, what do you ultimately want to do in the future? So who are you? What defines your core value? What were you doing before now? What are you currently doing? Then what you ultimately want to define in the future. So when we mention Cornelius in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, what will come to the heart of people? So your vision matters. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Where do you see yourself in 20 years? Where do you see yourself ultimately in the future? All right. One of the most important exercise in the NYP program is this identity question. This is like the most important. All right. This is like the most important in here, and it's a powerful framework that helps you to define your career trajectory and your personal brand. Then number five is after you've known who you are, what were you doing before now? What are you doing now? What do you want to do in the future? Right? Or who you want to be in the future? Then what problem do you want to solve? What problem do you want to solve? That career that you are doing, there are many people doing data analysis. What is the specific thing you want to use data analysis to do? All right. What problem do you want to solve? What have you seen? What have you discovered that is a gap in your field that you want to solve the problem? Success in career are really built around solving problems. All right. So, what issue do you want to address as a public speaker? What issue do you want? What will be your message as a data analyst? All right. What will be your message as a web developer? What will be unique about you? And we say, oh, Cornelius is a web developer. What shape people mentality about the job, about the work that you're doing? All right. So what problem do you want to solve? Look for problem. Identify your own portion in that area that you want to build an empire for yourself around the problem you want to solve. All right. Then what is your strong why? WHY for choosing your current career path. So you must be able to answer, okay, I've discovered this is problem I want to solve. This was where I am. This is where I am. Then this is where I want to be, right? Then this is the problem I want to solve. Then you have to know the why you want to be where you want to be. Then you have to know the why you want to solve the problem you want to solve. All right. Your why will keep you motivated during difficult times. When you are not yet making money, when it becomes difficult, your why makes you stand, makes you motivated, and makes you divine, clarity, and make you stay divine clearly, and make you stay all right, even when it's difficult. Then number eight is what do you want to be known for? This is legacy. Your personal brand is what people say about you and when you are not in the room. So when you are not there, what do you want people to say about you? What do you want to be known for? What reputation do you want to build? All right. Then out of everything that you want to build, what do you want to be known for? Or what areas, what topics do you want to be recognized as an expert and voice in? You want to speak about you want to be a public speaker. What exactly in public speaking? What do you want to be speaking about? Or you just want to speak about everything and anything? No. What do you want to, what area? So when we say we want to have a conference, what conference what kind of conference will they be having that will occasion them to call you? Right? Lead the areas that you want to establish as a thought leader. All right. Then number nine, how do you define success? What does fulfillment mean to you? How do you define? Do you define success as the amount of car, amount of money that you have? Where will you get to that you know that I'm successful in this career, I'm fulfilled in this career? All right. Say success means different things to different people. What does it mean to you personally? What does success mean to you professionally? All right. Then what values and principles guide your current path decision? What principles, what value guide your current path and decisions? Your value will shape your decisions and how much you make impact. So define them clearly. So these are the 10 identity questions of NYP. All right. So go and answer them. Take your time, answer them genuinely. Because this will be the basis of everything you will be building in this 6 months and beyond. All right. I know it becomes clearer even as you journey. But for this 6 months, this is the basis of everything, everything. And I mean it, everything that I'll be doing. These 10 questions, if you're able to answer them correctly and sincerely, we build a solid and strong foundation for you in this program. All right. So these are my final thoughts. Number one, clarity is essential for career success. You must have a growth mindset for long term. You must not be short term in your mindset, not say, let me just do something. And no, if you want to do something now, there must be a part of it that contributes to your future, to your future goal, to your long term goal. All right. So, are you resilient? What keeps you going? All right. Then self-reflection through our identity question. We guide your next step. So what I need you to do now, immediately after this class and this week, go and answer sincerely all of the NYP and identity question. Go and answer sincerely all of the NYP and identity question. Then after this session, right? We have the post that we are posting normally. This is not the normal post, all right? But the link to this post that you want to post will be required, all right? Will it be required? No, but in the pre-recorded video, the link to the post you make as regards that pre-recorded video will give you access to be able to, you know, um access the next video. If you don't do the post, you'll not be able to access it. So literally it's like you should be able to make at least 5 posts in a week. All right. So make a LinkedIn post sharing your career goal after you are clear about it and all and all. But firstly, do a deep reflection and answer the NYP identity question. Then finally, let me ask us one by one, one by one, one by one. So, Favor, what was your biggest takeaway from today's session?
Wait, sir, my phone is about to go off. I'm coming, sir.
Okay. So, Isaac, while we wait for Favor, what was your biggest takeaway from today's session?
Okay. One of it, one of my biggest take is clarity. Coming I did some jotting. Um, clarity is not just a strategy; it's also spiritual. Also talking about the fact that clarity is also the supernatural can also be used into gaining clarity. Also taking time to understand what my drive is. Yeah, this that's one of the things I got.
That makes sense.
And
That's
I
profound.
also took that knowledge cannot be separated from clarity.
Uh-huh.
And clarity cannot be separated from knowledge.
That's profound. That's profound. That's profound. Um, Miss Dorcas,
Yes, sir.
so what was your biggest takeaway from today's
Can you hear me,
session?
sir?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you clearly.
Okay. Mine was my own takeaway for tonight was so so sorry. I'm trying to it was on my mind now. It just
Don't worry,
went on
don't
my
worry.
head now. Okay, yeah. It's
Yeah.
about focusing on a particular, sometimes you may be good at writing in general,
Uh-huh.
creative writing, but
Yeah.
you're not focused on maybe I'm good at writing articles, good at writing
Uh-huh.
novels, maybe
Yeah.
spiritual content, or just books. You just feel I can write, so I can write all kinds. And so you're not really placing a focus. So when people need to even reach out to you that okay, oh, this is what you don't have a particular thing you can say that okay, oh, this is my field. So sometimes you may be able to do all, we feel we can do all, but there should be something that will stand out. Like they say, the jack of all trades. When you're a jack of all trades, you're really not doing anything. So you should find something that is your particular niche. Hold on to it, develop yourself, keep pushing. Sometimes we may be good at writing everything, but our niche will be maybe writing articles. So when you start writing novels and you fail, you'll be like, maybe it's not made for me. But when you find your niche and maybe it's based on articles, even when you fail, you will still feel encouraged that let me still keep pushing, let me still keep pushing.
Yeah.
So that's something that stood out
That's
for me
profound.
too.
That's profound. That's profound. That's profound. That's profound. All right. Favor, are you there now?
So,
All right. Well, then,
what
so what
you
stood out
pick
for you? Yeah.
was the aspect of I don't know, you're really emphasizing on me. I was like, hey, God, I beg. So the part where you're talking about what problem do you solve, like it got me reflecting, like trying to like be too sure that okay, people, you're in this field. Yes, we know that yeah, data analytics is that, but what problem do you want to solve? Fit to solve that problem. I started thinking wild, and again, the part of bonuses for this talking about clarity. Clarity is something that for in our life. Talking about clarity, about one of the main beginning is that one thing for really, I think, going clarity